Hello, good morning. Hello, friend. I hope you're doing great. It's a very fine morning here in Kenya at the East Africa, located in Africa. I hope you're doing great, you and yours. So welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today is on Thursday. Today is on Friday, actually Friday morning. So as you can see, the sun is out and the clouds are clear, very clear. The weather is amazing. Yeah, look at that. Very, very beautiful. The trees are calm. Yeah. So how are you? I am fine. I'm doing great. I woke up a few minutes ago, and actually last night I really went to bed very late. I want to apologize. There is a video that I did on Thursday, which was uploaded on Friday very early, and the thing is, I came across a few challenges while combining it. I normally combine it. At times I use my phone to put the videos together. Remember, I shoot in bits. So yesterday I came across a certain challenge. There is a certain mistake that is on that video, and the mistake is there is a part that was omitted, and my phone was full, so I had to delete a few things. I'm trying to find the right position. Yeah, maybe there. So the thing is, I deleted some items, some videos, some footage unknowingly. So when I was combining, I accidentally lost one, so I apologize for that. I hope you're doing great, and it's a very fun Friday morning. So my name is _Mark29, and there is something I actually want to show you. Yesterday I realized, I think you remember, there are some birds that I showed you, the smaller birds, right? Yeah, the sun is actually on top of my head. So there are birds that I showed you which were smaller birds, that is the chicks, though they are maturing. So unfortunately I realized that, and yesterday while I was trying to lock them in, so you remember you cannot just leave them unattended. So yesterday while I was trying to lock them in, I realized that one was missing. Initially when they were hatched, they were about 15. So a certain disease came, took 3. So we remained with actually it took 4. Yeah, so now we remained with 11. So I've been taking care of the 11, and then yesterday I discovered that while I was locking them in, I realized that one was missing. So I'm not really sure how it disappeared, but one was missing. So I think from now I have to be very careful, because if one has gone missing and I don't really know what happened, maybe another one will, and as time goes by I'll end up losing all of them. So today I want to cage them, so that tomorrow I create time to clean. You remember there is a certain cage that I have over there, so I'll create time to clean it, and then I put them back. They used to be there, so I decided they'd grown, so I wanted to release them, but now I'll cage them again. So remember, today is the day I promised that I would fix the certain gate that I'd made yesterday. So this video is about fixing that gate and not about the birds. So the birds will be for another day, but today I want to bring them out. I want to put them in a certain thing that is like a basket. I'll show you. Come with me. So here, friend, this is the place that I normally excuse me, this is the place that I normally lock them, like I cage them. So inside here they are very secure, but I want to transfer them to another cage so that I can feed them. This in our traditional kitchen. So I placed this here so that nothing goes in or nothing comes out, so they are very safe over there. It's in the house, in the kitchen. So also I usually make sure that I put something below them so that to avoid coming in contact with the cold, right? So here they are 10 as of now. So I've lost, okay, they're biting my finger. So I've lost 5 of them. Remember I told you they were 15. It's a big loss. Also, I want to show you some freedom. Okay, friend, so behind here is an old motorbike. So behind here, okay, right now I can see there is a hen. I wanted to show you some eggs, but I think she's preparing herself to lay some. So for now I cannot show you, but here I discovered that there are a lot of eggs below her, that is. So I think she's hatching. So I do not want to scare her away. I'll leave. So friend, that was freedom. I call it freedom because you can get eggs from your own chicken. You can eat your own chicken here in the village. You can rear your own birds. So those are the cages that I was talking about over there. That is where our birds normally sleep, if I can say that. There are 2, the upper one and the lower one. And also I want to show you the cage that I was talking about, where I'll lock them for today, and then come tomorrow I'll transfer them to the bigger one. Maybe where I'll not be carrying them or moving them. They just remain there until maturity, but for now I want to put them inside here. Actually, when they were smaller, they used to be caged here. This is it. So now what I'll be doing is I'll be transferring them before I go to pick the hamster that I told you about. Remember, I'm going to borrow it from someone, so I spoke to him. He told me he'll leave it somewhere whereby I'll go pick it, come use it, then also return it back to where I fetch it from. So friend, here I'll be very careful. This is a stone. This is I don't call it a chair. It's actually turned upside down. We use them in the kitchen. Okay, so I'll be very careful. Once I open it, they'll begin jumping out. You see? So okay, 2 are already out, and now 3. What I'll do is I'll pause the video Make sure they do not come out, then we will continue. Here they are. Yeah. So these are, I transfer them. Yeah. I think these are about 5. They're 5 in number. So I'll put them inside here. Yeah, that's the lid. Then I go fetch the other. Okay, I believe these are 4. So the ones that I carried earlier, I think they were 6 and not 5, because they are 10 in total. And also remember, birds love eating grass. Yeah. So before I give them their feed, their meals, I'll first leave them to eat the grass that is below this cage, and then I'll feed them. So I'll try to find a big stone or something that can hold the cage, the upper part of the cage intact, so that, you know, these other birds love jumping onto it. So when they jump, they might pull it down. So I'll place this right here to make sure they are safe inside there. So friend, after that, next is I'm going to fetch the handsaw. Yeah, I think that is the correct term, handsaw, not axle. Huh? Yeah. Next business. Yes, friends, so finally I've got what I went for. Remember I told you I wanted this, a handsaw right here. So I picked it from somewhere where we had agreed with the owner that he was to leave it there. So night's work time. I think you remember this place. It is my father's farm. I can see the maize are like they are ready to be harvested. Look at that. Yet they've dried. So what's remaining here is to harvest them. Yeah. And this time round, actually, I'm planning to take you through the process of harvesting maize. So stay tuned. Yeah, the sun is hot, very hot, and it's not yet like midday. I think it's around 11. Yeah, almost to midday, but the sun is really hot. But that's also a blessing, because this January, most people here in my village, they normally harvest during such a time. So it's a blessing also. So after the sun, there'll come rains, and during the rainy season is when people plant. But while I was going around, I realized that most people here, the farms, the maize never did well. I do not know why, but there is a time that there were no rains. So this time around, food might be scarce here in the village. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing. I mean, this is what I went for, handsaw. So after this, work. So come with me as we complete the fixing of the small gate that we made that heads into the cowshed. So friend, here I am at our place. Damn. Okay. And that happened. It went through my flip-flops, and it's very painful. So what I'll do is I'll throw it to a certain corner near the wall where I believe it will not hurt anybody. Yeah, down there. Okay, away from that. So I'm here, and what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to fix this gate. Remember we made it, you and I was working, you were watching. So we made it yesterday. Here it is, intact as it was. So there are places or pieces that I need to get rid of, like this one over here, this one, and also this one, and the one that is at the bottom. The reason as to why I'm getting rid of them is because actually yesterday while I was working, my father came to help me fix it, but we realized that there was there were parts that were not coming into contact with this wood. He helped me fix this, so big up father. Yeah, so we fixed it, but the problem was the door that I made couldn't fit in. So what I'm intending to do is I'm intending to remove those parts that were preventing me from fixing it, so that I can fix those. So alone, that is me and you and I. Okay, right. It is, and let me give it a stand so that walking can be easier for me. Now we are good, and I'll begin from the bottom. Okay, hope you see this. Let me confirm if maybe my camera, I think you can see me. Maybe it needs a little adjustment. Yeah, there we go. And from the other side as well. There is a nail actually. So if maybe you're not careful, you might cut your fingers. Yeah. Okay. We're done with this part. I think next will be this one over here. Yeah, we'll be removing. We've removed that. Now next this, then we finish with this. Okay. Yep. So friend, I've realized that there is a nail somewhere here, and I'm trying to find a way of removing this part. Yeah, this upper part. Yeah, that's a nail. So maybe I'll begin from here. Then I cut it up. Yeah, that's a nail. Okay. Now maybe the hammer. Good. Exactly what I wanted. This nail was actually very stubborn. Yeah. It's also a sweet exercise. But here are the results, or rather results. Look at that. This, I wanted this edge to be like slanting in such a way. Same to this, and similar to the one that we began with. Down from here, and then fix it on this other side. But before that, there is something cool. You try to maybe adjust, see how it will fit before you nail it or fix it with using your nails. Okay, so let me show you. And here we go. Okay. So I think there is a part somewhere here that I never got rid of. It's hindering the lower hinge from getting into contact with this frame over here. So I'll trim it as well. We go again. And now we fix the door. So friend, you're probably wondering why I had to put this nail over here, this one here. It's because I want to find a level, and also this pole here, this frame here, it's not straight, so it's somehow bent. That's why mine was straight, but this one over here wasn't, so that's why there is a space. And also this nail here is to help me find a level. Let me show you. You see this side here where I'll be putting the inches, you see, I wanted it to level. So also what I learned is this part of the hinge, this part over here, this thing that is somehow protruding out towards the outside, it's normally it's supposed to be on the outside, so that when you open or when you close, it will be easier. Yeah, that's what I know. And if maybe if it's not, then I'll be forced to like bring the, okay, look at this, the inner part, this where I'll be putting my nails. You see these holes, and maybe if it won't fit or it won't open, then I'll be forced to place this part from this outer side here, that is. But meanwhile, let's try that. So I'll be placing my camera where you can be able to see as I continue. Yeah, I think we are good. So what I'll do is I'll find good nails. Yeah, here we go. Then I go to the inside. I hope it will not fall. But we are good. Just trying it out. Wow. I think it can open. Okay, I need to get something to at least support it. It's a bit. Yeah, this can do. Yeah, good. So come with me so that we can drive those nails in. And I'm looking for my hammer and we finish this job off. So you see, yeah, I think it's perfecto. Now I do not want to drive it in completely, because the time might come when I'll want to remove it, so it will be easier. Yeah. On the lower side, yeah, this one over here. So I was correct. This part here is supposed to be protruding towards the outside, right? Okay. No, it's bending. This will be the last nail. That is it. That is it. Let's see if our gate is working properly as it's supposed to. So and there it is. Perfect. Amazing, right? Okay. Let me go over there and open it while you watch. We need to remove this. Okay. So we'll start. So friend, I believe this is the point whereby we began our video, and maybe this is the point where we'll be finishing this video. So we are done, everything is done, we've made our gate. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed working on it. It was a challenging task. You remember there was a time that a thorn pierced through my flip-flops, through to my skin, the lower side of my leg. It was painful. And I also remember yesterday I hit my finger with a nail, and also while I was working over there I hit my knee with a hammer, and it was very, very painful, but it was worth it. Yeah, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to wish you a very good weekend ahead. Remember, today is on Friday, so we will meet again come on Saturday on our Saturday video. So it's a bye for now. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. Bye. Remember, the channel is Ino_Mark29, Ino_Mark29. Subscribe, share, and also you can comment. So bye bye.